you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing my cousin's long, thick hair. Y'all, when I tell you, her hair is so long, you're literally gonna see. But y'all, I went to my cousin's house and she said she wanted her hair done. I said, okay, cool. And I asked her what style she wanted. All she said was she wanted braids. She didn't give me a specific style, but she said that I had creative freedom. So I took it upon myself to give her a style that she had never had before. And not only that, she didn't even know what style she was getting until I was finished. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, I'm just going in. She had just blow dried her hair, so I'm just going in and combing through, making sure that my comb will be able to go through those beautiful long tresses effortlessly, and making sure that her hair was not tangled, making it easier to part, section, and work with all together. So, yeah. So after I gave my girl a real good comb through and detangle, it's time to go ahead and start parting her hair and getting her hair section off so I can go ahead and start braiding. As y'all can see, I went ahead and sectioned off that first part of the hair that I'm going to go ahead and start with. I did a bigger part, but I did go back in with a smaller rat tail comb in order to make the part smaller. I did not want the braids to be super big, but I didn't want them to be super small either, so I just had to find a happy medium. After I sectioned off the hair, I went ahead and did one final comb through just to make sure that that comb would go through again effortlessly. And y'all, look how long her hair is. Like, y'all, it's down her back. It's getting inches. Like, don't play with it. As y'all can see, I went in with a smaller rat tail comb just to make an additional section. This is to add a row. This is going to start my first row of braids. This is so that way my braids are not super thick nor super thin. And this is just to make sure that I have a decent amount of hair to work with. I'm not working with too much, nor am I working with too little. It's just the perfect amount. From there, I kind of decided that the size of the braids that I was going to go for would be between small and medium, so more of like a medium look. I did start with 3 braids for the first row just to get an idea, you know, just to go ahead and get that map going for her head shape, her head size, and the amount of hair that she has, just to make sure that the braids are not super skimpy, make sure they're not too thick, but to also make sure that they are very full and they fill her whole head and they look very, very neat. As y'all can see, I have gone ahead and gotten started with my first braid. This is going to be the first of 3, like I mentioned before. In this first row, I did just regular knotless braids, simply because when you're doing a style that incorporates boho hair, you don't necessarily want to have too much because it can get tangled very easily, and that's a lot to deal with, especially on a daily basis, especially depending on how long you plan on keeping your braids in. So just to make it more convenient and a little bit easier, I started off with the first row being regular knotless. As y'all can see, I braided down a little bit before I added the braiding hair, and then I continued adding strands as I went, just to add the length and just to give her the length that I felt that she would enjoy. As y'all can see, I'm going ahead and starting my second braid on my first row, and I started on the opposite side just to make sure that both braids would be even. The one in the middle, that one, it makes more sense for me to do the middle one in the last, especially on the first row, simply because once I do the 2 sides, I have an idea as to where my next part is going to be and how I'm going to part my next section. So that's exactly why I started doing one side and then the other. I started with the right and then the left, and then I followed back and went with the middle. I also did use the right braid in order to make sure that my braids were the exact same length. You don't want to have braids that are too long or longer than the other or shorter than the other, because then it looks kind of weird. So yeah. Alright y'all, don't beat me up. But before I started this video, I completely forgot to show y'all the inspiration style that I was going for. Again, my cousin did not know what style she was getting until she looked in the mirror when I was completely finished. And I did not finish her hair until 7 in the morning, and I started at like 2:15 the day before. But y'all, we not gonna get into that. Back to the hair, I was going for a Fulani boho inspiration type style. I've had Fulani boho before, but again, she has not. So I wanted to give her something that was definitely different for her, out of her comfort zone, something that I would hope that she would enjoy, something that I would hope that she would get again, because it did come out tea is I don't know what. But y'all, that's the style we was going for. But at the end, you'll definitely see that I definitely added a plot twist. So yeah, stay tuned. As you all can see, I have gone ahead and gotten started on my second row of braids. This is going to be the first row that I add the boho hair in, simply because of the fact that with that first row being just straight knotless, it's going to be easier for those boho curls to just fall on top of the braids and just fill in. You're still going to see those clean parts, but you don't want to have too much boho hair, because again, like I mentioned earlier, it gets tangled very easily, which makes the style look old faster, which then ruins the style, and then you want to take the braids out and you ain't even had them for 2 weeks. So I did add a couple strands of boho, but I only added 2 to 3 strands to each braid on the second row, just to kind of fill in those gaps between the braids. let her see the color, cause she know the colors, but she hasn't seen the blend yet.
Cheers. And the colors do look good together.
Does she know that he's a married man?
That's gonna be cute when you.
Hey y'all, this the style that we going with.
Oh, let's see.
This is what we're going for.
Okay.
Period. Thank you.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so y'all done had a brief little intermission. Y'all had a little sneak peek. Y'all had a little quick little teeny tiny little reveal. Y'all done had some jokes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done had a good little intermission. But it's time to get back to business. It's time to get back on the queen's hair. And y'all, we finna go ahead and get this next row done. And then the next row done. And the next row done. I think y'all know where I'm going with this. But yeah, let's get back to the video. Y'all, they had turned on this movie and I was so confused because it got so interesting out of nowhere. Y'all could literally see I was standing there like starstruck trying to figure out what was going on. Like, y'all, it's like when you peep something and you know it ain't got nothing to do with you, and then it actually starts getting interesting, so you start paying attention. It was one of those things. So y'all, I was definitely caught up in the mix. I was definitely instigating everything, but it's okay though, because give me 2.5 seconds and I'll be right back on that head for sure. One thing about me, I'm going to make sure that those parts are clean. I cannot stand walking around with crooked parts. I be feeling so bad for people who walk around with crooked parts, because y'all, it makes styling so much easier when your parts are straight, especially if you style your braids, you wear your braids in different styles. So y'all, I definitely stress parting way more than I stress braiding, because I've been braiding for God knows how long, but parting, I used to struggle with parting so bad. So that is one of the biggest things that I stress. So if y'all see me going over the same part 12,000 times, please don't say nothing, because at the end of the day, that part will be straight and the parts will be crispy and her hair will be iced. Just bear with me. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Okay, y'all, so once I get to like the third or fourth row, that's really when I start picking and choosing which braids I want to add the boho hair to, simply because, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier on in the video, you don't want to have too many boho curls in your braids unless the style that you're going for specifically requires a whole lot of boho, or a Unless you just want to wake up and detangle your braids every morning with shampoo, the leave-in conditioner, the mousse, and the water, and all the other hair care products that is going to require in order to keep that neat look. Because boho hair, it gets tangled very easily. So, like I said, around the 3rd or 4th row is really when I start picking and choosing. That's really when I start that process of picking and choosing which braids I want to add the boho to, because not every braid has to have curls for the style to come out cute and for the style to look full. Every braid does not have to have curls. And even if every braid does have curls, it doesn't have to have 4, 5, 6. You can have maybe 2 here, 3 there, 1 there. And it's still going to fill itself out and still going to look full. So, yeah. Okay, y'all, so this time was crunch time before dinner time. This is me again showing y'all the style that we were originally going for. As y'all can see, I have made some progress since the last clip, but we trying to get as much done before dinner time because we was finna feed our faces, y'all. We had barely eaten that day. We had maybe like a drink from Starbucks and a few snacks, and that was like it for the whole day. Like, I kid y'all not, we was go from the moment I started on her head. We took a couple breaks, but it was pretty much all gas, no breaks. Like, I kid you not, we was running through, man. We was trying to get her in and get her done. But having that much hair and having a whole lot of hair and then it being that long, that really just added to the process. But it's okay though. It's perfectly fine because the style came out cute. She was happy. And y'all go, matter of fact, you know what? I'ma just let y'all wait and see. Because what am I spoiling it for? That's like ruining the whole point of the video. So yeah, y'all just stay tuned and watch to the end. It's almost over, y'all, I promise. Alright, y'all. This is the last time I'm gonna say it. Don't beat me up. But look, I did not record myself braiding the front of her head and the top of her head. But in my defense, I was braiding her hair all the way up until 7 in the morning with not a nap, not a lick of sleep, not a nothing until I got done. And when I got done, best believe we both went straight to sleep, y'all. But now y'all get a little reveal too. So now all that waiting that y'all was doing, it's gonna be worth it because the final product is right around the corner. Thank you. Not gonna lie, I'm not seeing nothing but big smiles for my girl. Y'all, she was beyond happy when she saw her hair, y'all. She did not know what to do. She was shocked because, again, like I said before, she did not know what style she was getting, but y'all, she loved it. In other words, book with me, Mara Style Drew, coming in 2026. Thanks for watching.
Let me see your hands. Wave 'em at them bitches hating on you with their plans. Girl, you got it.